Yeah, I recall that during the first hours of today, sometime within the first 6, and Mom came down the stairs to around this area because I was coughing quite a bit at the time. And suggested that I use an old inhaler in an effort to clear up the coughing. Yeah, I've never had asthma, and so definitely didn't at that time, which was why I was initially hesitant to do that, since I've associated an inhaler with asthma. But then Mom told me that you don't have to have asthma to use an inhaler. Yeah, the idea being that perhaps the medicine in an inhaler could be used to help clear up coughing, though I kind of had to be taught how to use it. And even then, I wasn't sure after 2 or so attempts if I did it properly. I didn't want to try too many times because I didn't want to risk overdosing on medicine. I didn't really feel any need to use that inhaler at all after I woke up, which may have been as early as 9:30 in the morning to as late as 10:30 in the morning. Either way, around 11:15 in the morning, as a sort of breakfast meal, late breakfast meal or brunch, I had the quarter pounder BLT fusion sandwich with cheese that Mom got me at from McDonald's the other day. I had that McDonald's sandwich with a glass of orange juice. Around 5 p.m., Mom made me some steak and heated up some barbecue chicken wings that she got from Wegmans the other day. After getting back from work. And then around 9:30 p.m., I cut myself a slice of the leftover pecan pie with a spoon. Put on some of the low-fat, fat-free Reddi-wip. That's the only whipped cream we have, but it's still pretty good. Onto that slice of pecan pie. And then I used the same spoon I used to cut the slice to eat that slice. And I had everything except that slice of pecan pie ultimately in my room. Though I always like to take the pictures of the food on a table rather than, say, on my bed. Maybe because on my bed looks unprofessional. It's something like that. At this point in time, I'm not really coughing or spitting much. Throughout these days, I put my Reese's Peanut Butter Cup wrappers, of which I recall having some around noon, into this, I call it a spit bin. At this point, essentially been spitting into a white plastic garbage bag. I put my container for the Quarter Pounder with Cheese BLT sandwich in there too. And once that bin is full of trash, I'll be throwing away the garbage bag and then wash out that bin. Yeah, I don't recall falling asleep during the morning, afternoon, or evening. Despite all the sleeping I did Yesterday I was able to fall asleep again in the early morning and ultimately wake up later in the morning, so a good sleep schedule is still intact. Throughout these days, I've had Mom's made me plenty of cups of tea with Manuka honey, of which I had 2 cups today. I had some water with zinc powder mixed in out of a plastic reusable water bottle container. I've also had some vitamin D gummies, though I tend to take them in the early morning because I forget to do so at late lunch, such as in the case when I had the steak with those chicken wings. All things considered, I think the cold is pretty much over. Which is good. I'd like to be able to get back to drawing on polystyrene with Sharpie markers. What I enjoy doing for the most part these days. I recall at a few points today, I was concerned about what exactly I should do regarding yesterday's My Dinner video. As such, at this time, I haven't yet uploaded it to my YouTube channel, but I will ultimately. I mean, I still do some coughing and spitting, but the amount of phlegm I feel in my throat is decreasing, so I think at this time I'm in the residual stage of the cold. And the spit bin is like one of those little bins that you might use in your bathroom. It's gonna stay entirely in my room until it's emptied out, washed out, and gets a new garbage bag. I've also been making sure to stay hydrated by having plenty of water, since that's important. I'm hoping to put my research, my knowledge points into this ancient wonder next. After I finished the slice of pecan, I recall having some of the leftover potato chips from the Halloween / birthday party for me. That was thrown about a month ago. I think they were dill pickle chips, but they tasted like classic Lay's chips when I had them, and I think they were the slightest bit stale, but otherwise they were perfectly fine and tasted fine too. I paved some of the roads, replacing some of the lore streets with country roads. Some of the lore streets with country lanes, kind of in an effort to spend supplies, but what I ended up doing for the most part was spending some of my mana storage. Prior to me doing that, I had about 500,000. And I did that within the first hours of today.